Hi everybody out there, Mark Mannering here from Class Training with another you-know-what 3-minute Thursday, 3 tips in 3 minutes more or less. Now, I reckon you might know some of these great shortcuts that we're going to cover. You saw the title, surfboarding, kneeboarding. This is all about proper keyboarding. Let's get into it. Number one tip is to use the shortcuts to navigate around your email, your Word document, your Excel file. I'm going to click at the start of the line here where it says thanks, and I just hit the end key on the keyboard. It moves to the end of the line. You can see on the far right there. If I hit the home key on the keyboard, it moves back to the start of the line. Holding down the control key and those particular keys again, control and home, goes to the very top of your email or the very top of your Word document. Pressing control N moves to the bottom of your email or the bottom of your last page in your document. Control home back to the top. One I use all the time, let's put it at the start of that line. I hold down the control key and use the right arrow key and it moves along to the right, one word at a time. Control and left arrow moves back to the left, one word at a time. Control down arrow moves from one paragraph to the next. Or control up moves back to each previous paragraph. Same thing in your Word document. Here's my Excel file and the same shortcuts apply. So if I use control end on the keyboard, it moves to the very bottom of the data, control home, back to the top. A lot of people aren't aware of the control and arrow keys. If I click at the top of the product column here, because I know what's going to happen, I go control down arrow and it moves and stops where the data stops. So there's a gap there, there's some blank cells. Keep going, control down, and it starts or navigates to the start of the next little block. Tip number 2 was all about using those keyboard shortcuts to select text. So for example, instead of using the mouse and going click and drag, and it's a real drag, isn't it, moving right across to the right, nope, don't do that. Click at the start of the line and you hold down the shift key and press the end key on the keyboard. And because of the shift key, it moves but selects to the end of the line. If I click here in the middle at the start of participants there, I hold down the shift key again, hit the home key. Now it moves back and selects back to the start of your line. Now back to Excel, we can use the same shortcuts, control and shift with the arrow keys. With your peace sign, hold down control and shift. I'm clicked on that first cell, off to the right and down, bang. I've selected all that data. A lot of you would have seen that in our sessions. Control home, back to the top. Tip number 3 is a great Windows shortcut you should use to change between open apps or open documents. I hold down the Alt key with my thumb and tap the Tab key and it moves around. You can see my recording going there. It moves through the open apps that I've got behind the scenes. Let go when I've got the right one and there's my document. Alt and Tab moves through and I can open up or activate the particular highlighted app. So there you go, people. There's a lot of great shortcuts there. These go back to Windows version 1. So they've been around for a while and so on. So have a look at that. Check our course dates. The link over there for all our courses coming up where we incorporate these great keyboarding skills. And hope to see you soon. Mark Mannering signing off until next time. Okay, great. Bye.